Mate, what is with all these NRL fantasy podcasts? They all sound the fucking same. Welcome to the Echo Chamber.
Good evening and welcome to an episode of the Echo Chamber, just another fantasy podcast. I'm one of your hosts this evening. We've been a bit slack, the old Echo Chamber. Everyone's super busy with real life, and myself, I've been travelling all around this great northern part of Australia and visiting all the good beverage distilleries, getting on it pretty hard the last couple of weeks, so I haven't been really out and about. Joining me tonight is Rudely. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. I personally blame Jay-Z for the absence of pods the last 2 weeks. He's had a couple lesser weeks falling out of the 10, and it's just he's lost all motivation. And really, I think we should hold him accountable and no one else.
I wish I was in the top fucking 20, mate.
I wish I was in the top 1,000, mate. We're not doing too hot.
Right. So, speaking of how we're doing, I'm still just outside the top 2,000. Yo-yo between 2,500 and 2K. I seem to have a good week, make some good ground, feel like I'm going forwards, and then like last week I ended up with like a mid 800 score or something, or the week before, sorry, and I just lost everything that I was gaining. So, Mr. Ford, who was a pod I brought in, he hasn't done me any favours by deciding he wants an early bath for the year, and he won't be back until September. How you doing, mate? What's your team like?
I'm actually in a pretty good spot at the moment. I've been climbing pretty steadily for the last 5 rounds. The origin period really threw me a bit, and I lost over 1,000 ranks in 1 round, which really took me out of getting where I want to be. But I'm looking like I'm going to get back into the top 1,000. I have 1 trade left to go. Unfortunately, that trade is just going to be reversing a trade I made 2 weeks ago, which was Aiken to Ford, and now I'm going to be going back forward to Aiken, likely next week, because I need more centre cover. But I'm not in the best spots. I'm not in the worst spots. I'm not where I want to be, but still trucking along.
Yeah, I exhausted all my trades a couple of weeks ago when, I had Reed Marnie that ended up being stuck on the bench, and he was just gonna bleed any sort of value and money, so I had to get rid of him. And then when you and Aiken went down, I sort of made the play to go sideways, and I went to the prop good. He's done all right for me. I'm not unhappy with bringing Jermaine in. He's doing exactly what I expected, that really high 40s, low 50s sort of score, and that's what I'm banking on.
Oh man, it's a bit sad to see how far he's fallen from grace in terms of fantasy output.
Yeah, it just doesn't
But I
throw
think
them.
it's
Doesn't throw
I
that
think
off.
it's just how the Eels play. The Eels just aren't really. I think they seem to be shutting down what he used to do so well for at least fantasy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Right. Now that we've talked enough shit about how bad we're going, let's get into some team lists. Look, I'll be honest. I don't know how many people actually have trades to even be thinking about what they're doing. Average amount of trades left in the top 1K is 1.7. There are some pretty serious mad lads out there, though. There's still 18 players in the top 1,000 that have got more than 5 trades. So, might be finishing the year without making trade, like with trades in the bank, which is crazy to be finishing the top 1,000. That's just, yeah.
I can tell you there's not a single person in the echo chamber that has 5 fucking trades.
Yeah, there's none.
So, in short, no one should be listening to this podcast. We're all fucking idiots.
Yeah. Yes. Rank 1's got no trades left, so that's interesting.
I respect that hustle.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for him now.
Oh no, he's got 1 trade left. Rank 1's got 1 trade left. Rank 2's got none. Rank 4's got 5. So that's the danger guy, right? Rank 4's probably the best placed player. Got 5 trades left.
What is he going to do with 5 trades?
I don't know.
For 3 rounds, it feels a bit overkill, but anyway.
We'll have to see.
I say that, but watch half our team die just this week, and we'll wish we'll have 5 trades.
So, speaking of big outs this week, right? Jackson Ford obviously is out for me. He's a big loss. Yo is some big news. Trying to make a late play to be in the Panthers lineup this week. We will find out before lockout hopefully, right? And then they play 5 p.m. on the Friday. We should find out if he's in or not.
Yeah, I think he's going to play. I have a feeling. The trainers at the Panthers are pretty good. So the physios at the Panthers are pretty good. They generally have a pretty consistent knack for playing people, putting people into their reserve grade and then playing them that week.
Yeah.
I just don't. The question I have would be how big will Yo's minutes be? So maybe one to loop if you are instead of outright playing.
Yeah, I'm probably going to loop him if he's named. Probably loop him with Humphries.
Despite what I just said, I'm going to be outright playing him because I don't want to play Cook unless I have to. So
yeah, if you got no one better.
Yeah.
The interesting. We probably should just mention the first game Thursday, Rabbitohs Dragons. I don't know how much, if there's anybody really.
There's one goat who has returned after a long absence.
Fuck me.
Ben Murdoch Masilla. Man, you know the Dragons are getting serious when they need to bring in the experienced weapon that he is into their forward pack. Poor Jai Gray is not going to know what hit him when BMM drops the left step. Oh, it's going to be exciting.
You finished? You want some toilet paper to clean up after yourself, mate? Look,
mate, I will be cleaning myself afterwards after watch BMM v Jacob host. It's really
that's disgusting. Both these teams absolutely ravaged by all the injuries recently. Potential cash down in Jacob. I'm going to murder his name. I can't even say it, man. Halangahu, maybe, I don't know. Jacob from the Dragons, starting edge. He did all right in when he had to play big minutes last week. 66 scored a 49. So he's break even slow.
I know nothing about him.
Yeah, neither do I. Just that he's a starting edge on a team that's got no one else.
Can't go well, especially with Hamish Stewart out for the season now.
Yep.
Which is why we're seeing BMM in.
Yeah. So there's a potential cash down there that you could play, right? Loop at least. He might come out and get a try against the Rabbits because good to see Colo back. That's going to be a real boon to the Rabbits. It was good to see Mam back playing. Interestingly, they've got 3 hookers playing this weekend for the Rabbitohs. So see how that works out for them.
They don't have any other players. If you're fit, you're playing in that buddy side.
I guess so. Hellas Duncan in the centres, definitely time to try and move him out if you've got a trade. Just going to bleed anything he's got, any value he's got. I mean, he did score a couple of tries last week, but
I was going to say, didn't he go absolutely hard last week?
Did he actually get points though? I know he scored tries.
He got 69 points.
Yeah, but he's not going to get that every week, is he?
No, he's not. He also played second row for that, so
yeah. Well, no, he was named in second row. I'm pretty sure he played in the centres because that young fella went down.
Of course.
Yeah, so I think he ended up playing the centres and just getting a couple of meat pies out there, just running through some pretty shit defence.
Speaking of players who played centre and did pretty well, Damien Cook
runs it out, man.
I can't believe I'm still playing him and he's still doing pretty decent for me.
Yeah.
Anyway,
enough about that.
Who do you reckon wins this game?
Dragons. I don't know. I don't care. Dragons. Sure.
I'm hoping Dragons win it, just because I want Bunnies to get the spoon.
Yeah, it would be nice to see Rabbits on the bottom. Next game, Friday evening, Panthers Raiders should be a brilliant game. Hoping it's going to be a brilliant game. Panthers everything to play for to get in the top 4, and the Raiders really trying to cement that they're the team with the form coming into the finals. So should be really good.
Oh, it's going to be a crack. The Friday games are actually pretty nuts. It's going to be good.
I think there's anyone to buy or sell or anything in the game though. I think it's going to be a good game to watch. You got a captain, Cleary?
I'm actually leaning Haas at the moment.
Leaning to Haas?
I am leaning Haas. He's done 2 big scores back to back. He looks like he's back into his early season form.
Yep.
Like Cleary just isn't scoring as well as he has in previous seasons, despite the fact that everything says he should be. Like, we
Yeah.
still haven't seen 101 from him. Like, I'm not saying he's not scoring. He's not scoring well. He's scoring well, but he's not scoring. Previous years Cleary.
Theory levels.
So I don't know. Especially when I think this might be a bit of a messy game. I don't think this is going to be a clean game for either side.
All right. Who's getting sent off?
Without a doubt, it's going to be Corey Horsburgh.
Big Red sees red.
Yeah, Big Red sees red.
Yeah.
And he's going to cry as he walks off the pitch.
Either that or he's going to cry as he's throwing the punch. Yeah. I fear for Liam Martin. I think he's just going to pick him all game and then just get clobbered. Yeah, right. Panthers will win this, I think.
Do you think Panthers win? I actually come back in the Raiders.
I like the heart wants the Raiders to win, but the brain says Panthers after a loss, really dangerous.
A loss like that as well against the Storm.
Yeah,
I do get that opinion, but the Panthers don't feel it at the moment. I know they've just come off a 9-win streak and they've just only lost one game to Melbourne Storm, but there's something's just off, and Raiders have some magic about them.
Yeah, they're a good team, mate.
Must be nice. I wish I could say that about my team.
They're a good team, mate.
No one to buy?
Nah, I don't. Who?
Couldn't tell you, mate. I say IPAP's been scoring pretty well, but fucking Yo's
back, yeah,
really matter.
Yeah, and that's the problem with this team. Like, you could look at Lindsay Smith, but then, as we just mentioned, Yo's back, right? So any value in that Panthers lineup is just disappearing with Yo coming back and taking 80 minutes out of that forward rotation.
I think it's simple as that. Raiders side,
no one's a buy.
I know, especially because you think you imagine, especially if they win this game, they're resting players around 27. Even if they don't win this game, they're probably still resting players around 27.
Yeah, which is going to be a real shit thing for me with Joseph Tarpany. I still own him. I couldn't get rid of him.
Yeah.
They're just going to. I think they're just going to manage him till the finals.
I got rid of Taps a while back, but I've still got Fogarty.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be quite upset if they rest him again. But imagine they would, given the game clear at this point.
I don't know if they'll rest Fogarty. Forwards maybe, but not their half. I don't know who'd they bring in, man. Ethan Sanders.
Maybe. Yeah, the guy that they're betting their future on. I reckon he might get a crack.
Yeah, maybe Strange gets a break and they play Sanders at 6.
I think ultimately it will come down to is if Storm catches up with them.
Yeah.
If they've got a game in hand over Storm, they'll probably rest people. The only concern is that they can't let Storm catch them up in points because they're going to lose off PD. And I think they want that minor premiership for at least something this year.
Yeah. Well, speaking of the Storm, they're playing the Chihuahuas this week.
Yeah. Quite a bit of a change for this lineup, eh? The spine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cameron Munster at 1, Pezzett at 6, Wishart at 7. It's actually pretty scary.
Pappenhausen is on the extended bench. So potential for this to change. Nelson Solomona also, so that bench might change up a bit. Yeah, I don't think this is how they'll run out. If them two are fit, they're definitely in the team, right?
I wouldn't be surprised if they give Money a game at back just to let Pappenhausen continue to heal, because he's missed a lot of football recently, and they'll want him full strength for the finals run, especially when they've got Hughes out injured. I just don't think they're going to risk it, mate. It's not like this isn't a bad spine either. Like Wishart's been great. Pezzett's a great up and comer. Money's still great at fullback. Like, I still think Storm win this game because Dogs have not inspired other than beating Manly by a monster. But it's Manly, so no one really gives a shit.
I didn't watch the Bulldogs on the weekend. Did Kiraz play wing or fullback?
That is a great question. I thought he played wing because I thought Tracy was back last week.
Just seeing if
But
he was in the team, Tracy.
That's predominantly from poor memory. So you're
Yeah, Tracy played, so he was back on the wing.
yeah.
Hopefully we get more than 31 out of Kiraz this week. They did get absolutely pumped by the Roosters last week, so they're looking for a bounce back. This should be a close game, I reckon, between these two. Storm.
What are your thoughts on the Dogs halves pairing? You convinced yet or not?
I think Galvin's a better all-round player than Sexton. Is he a better player for the Bulldogs? Probably not. I just think they're trying to
Play 2 sixes in their halves.
not even that. They're playing too many of the same type of players.
Which is 2 sixes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think a 6-7 really matters anymore. One half plays on one side of the field and the other half plays on the other side of the field, right? So
as a fan of a team with 2 sevens in their half, I very much do disagree with that assessment.
It's very rare to see both halves on the same side of the field nowadays. You're always looking at the six. Sorry, you're always looking at the fullback coming around playing that 6 role with the other half. I mean, that's just how most teams play. I do like a half that runs first, but I don't know. There's just something about this team not clicking right now with Lockie in the team. I guess you can't always have the ball in Matt Burton's and Lachlan Galvin's at the same time, right? Like one is going to be more dominant than the other, and at the moment, Galvin's probably not getting enough ball, good quality ball, because it goes to Burton. So he's a bit wasted. That's my feeling on it.
I'm not sure I agree entirely. I also don't quite agree that one half is on one side and the other half's on the other side. A lot of the best plays at the moment for most teams are when both halves are connecting.
Yeah, but it's rare. It is rare, man.
I don't know if I agree with that, but I get what you're saying. I think these halves are also just getting in each other's way a little bit. They're trying to do a bit too much.
You've also got.
I'm almost a dog hater, so you're asking the wrong guy.
Yeah, you got Salmon as well, who's like a ball playing lock, right? So it's just you got a lot of ball running it's got a lot of ball players, playmakers, and I don't know. I feel like they're tripping each other up.
And I think the other thing is, which is why I said at the beginning of the season, is these guys are playing a really high octane kind of footy with a very small forward pack, and I think they're just running out of steam.
Yeah, it's interesting to see how they've got the team to compete with Melbourne Storm. It's just whether they show up on the night. Right, if they play like they played at the start of the year, they're going to compete in this game. They're going to do well.
If they play like they played at the start of this year, they'll beat the Storm.
Yeah.
Well, not even close.
But yeah, I mean, Reid Marnie in 17 just makes no sense to me. I know that Bailey's their hooker next year, but you've got him. You may as well use him.
You got to imagine they're burning a bit of goodwill here with the way they've treated Sexton and Marnie this year. One thing I actually want to touch on, which is not really that relevant, but Leo Thompson. You know they've spent $800K for him to come next year. Have you thought, when watching a nice game, damn, Leo Thompson is an $800K forward. What a good use of money.
Not $800K forward, but I do look at Leo Thompson a little bit like Utukamanu. He can be devastating when he's on. And he's actually got a decent pass on him. He could be a really good player, and he's young. But $800K, that sounds like a Hemian Ueli.
I think they paid way too much. Well, I think he'll do them something good because they need a bit more size in the middle.
Yeah.
Anyway, about players actually buy. If you Wishart's a pretty good cash out. Like him, I've owned him for the last couple of weeks. He's done me wonders. Munster, a lot of people bought him a while back. He's been pretty disappointing at times, to be honest.
Yeah,
like in terms of fantasy output.
You need him back at 6.
Yeah. What are your thoughts, Preston? He's still chugging along, but he's been a bit lower in recent games.
He's not a buy. He's not a sell.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. What about your thoughts on Katoa? I know a lot of people were quite keen on him at the moment.
Yeah.
I've never been that big a fan of him in fantasy. It always feels like his scores are quite highly correlated tries compared to actual good fantasy output that's consistent.
No,
Is that just me, or
yeah, Qatar's fine, mate. Like,
I'm just a hater?
yeah, yeah. It's about what you can afford at this point. A 51 average, 660k. You're paying a little bit under what his average is for the season, right? So,
Yeah.
55 average for the year. Sorry, not 51. That's what you're paying at 51. So you're paying a little bit unders for him. I mean, why not, right? It's about balance. If you're spending your last trade this week, you've got 3 weeks to go, or 2 more weeks to go after this. You need balance in your squad right now, right?
Yeah.
If you're running out of trades, you need to have a backup.
Yeah, which is why I'm trying to get a center, and I've just realized I actually can't buy Aiken because he's got a buy coming up, so that's fucking useless.
Yeah, Aiken is a buy.
Anyway, I have to figure out a center to buy later.
Well,
that's not important.
Maybe there's a centre coming up for you, mate. You never know.
I don't need him this week. Next game.
Yeah, Turbo, mate. Speaking of a centre, you can buy it. Playing fullback.
Uh,
Look at
I'd rather kill myself than own Turbo.
that. Dolphins, Manly.
Man, you got to give Manly props this year, okay? Like they've most. I would argue they're the most disappointing team of this entire season. Like they should have been really contending for a top 4 team with their own team, with their run, and they've just floundered this. And the most amazing part is they didn't even have a pride round to fucking blame it on. They've just done this all on their own.
Well, Daly was a big issue all year, right?
Yeah, that's very fair.
Daly's been a big issue for them all year. He's had a significant decrease in his output. He just looks like a player that should be going to the Roosters to mentor their young guns.
Looks like he should be going to the Super League. How he's played this season, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't even know if he's that good.
A lot of the news going around in the last couple of weeks has been essentially that Roosters need to fucking find a way out of their deal, and you actually can't say that's too wrong.
Yeah, no, he probably should hang up the boots for the way he's like. It was significant drop off, right?
Yeah,
like it's pretty rare to see a halfback of his caliber just seem to lose time with the ball, and that's basically what's happened to him. See, he looks like he's lost time with the ball. That normally sticks with the player. Like they get a bit slower, and obviously he hasn't been the quickest the last couple of years, but he's always had the time and the good touch with the ball. But multiple times this year when they've been in really good attacking positions, he just hasn't thrown the ball to the right place. He's made the wrong choice. He's kicked it dead. Just and that's why he got dropped from the Queensland team.
it's been quite an impressively rapid fall from grace for DCE.
Yeah,
It's a shame. He's been a legend for the game for a little while.
Yeah,
now,
he is, and this is the whole thing about maybe going 1 year too long, right? We talk about players that hang their boots up at the peak of their periods. Oh, why? They're still amazing. Well, this is why, because they don't want to do what happened to DCE this year. And if he was just a normal, regular NRL halfback, Fogarty or something, and this happened to him,
Townsend.
Yeah, Townsend, right? We wouldn't even. We'd be like, oh yeah, okay, it's time for him to hang his boots up, right? But because it's someone that was as good as Daly Cherry Evans, it is sad to see, man.
Yeah. I think we're on the same page then, flowing from that Dolphins win this game.
Yeah, Dolphins should win this game pretty easily, I think.
ICAP for a bounce back?
Yeah, I hope so. He's had two down weeks.
And I've been rejoicing as a Fogarty owner compared to an ICAT owner.
Yeah, it's been rough the last 2 weeks with watching ICAT. Still do really well, but not score points. So, need him to come back. They scored 28 points last week. ICAT didn't get a 50, so a bit not good. They need to get their defense back, so I think that's sort of been the problem. Is they've been leaking a lot of points. So if they can defend well against Manly, I think ICAT will score well.
Yeah.
And they need to win this game.
I didn't realise that Manly were actually still in contention for the.
They're not.
They're
not. So
I think the wrong.
No, you're right. They're only 4 points behind, but
Yeah.
negative
I
24
thought,
differentiate.
yeah,
There's
they're
no,
dead.
yeah, there's no way that both the Roosters and the Dolphins are going to drop that much. So
Yeah, it's just the Dolphins and Chooks for that
yeah,
8th spot.
and I think that's got to be the Dolphins have to make the 8 this year after the year that they've like. It'll be you could be like, oh yeah, we done really well with our injuries, but if they make the 8, man, holy shit, what a year they've had.
Oh, it's only going to get better. Like, they've got such a young team as well. And you're forgetting that Flag it might return next year.
Yeah, I was reading that. That's
And
so
that
fucking
would
good for them.
be so huge for them because Flag is such a good player.
Yep.
Anyway,
any buys,
anything else?
Nah.
I don't think any of these players really matter. Like, I don't think anyone has any trades. Kurt Donahue, I bought him. He's been doing pretty good. I bought him 2 weeks ago. I like him.
Yeah.
He just chugs along. But don't
think
know
it's
if you
anyone,
buy him
man.
now.
Yeah.
Like, only if you need a hooker cover for whatever reason.
Even then.
Like, if you need to sell Watson to a hooker, Watson to Donahue is actually a good trade.
Yeah, not bad.
Anyway.
Titans, Warriors.
I'm keen for this game, actually.
The tits and the Wars. Now, Wars are hanging on to 4th place with the fucking skin of their teeth. And they need a top 4 finish.
Should we talk about the ladder real quick, or should we leave that to the end? Because this ladder is actually quite exciting.
Yeah, the ladder's pretty nuts. I don't know. Anywhere from 8th to anywhere from 8th can finish in the top 4, right? It's like...
No, I think you have to rule Roosters out, to be honest. I think they're just a bit...
Yeah, maybe. What are they, 4 points behind?
Yeah. Well, they're 4... No, they're 4 points behind, which I think when you have Sharks with an easy draw, Broncos who look pretty good at the moment, Panthers who are just Panthers, and Warriors with a 2-point lead, you imagine that it has to be one of those teams to go through. And as someone was saying in the chat today, it is Warriors' spot to lose at the moment. I think it was Cosy was saying it. Like,
yeah, they've got,
especially with Panthers dropping that game.
Yeah, and they've got, they should comfortably beat the Titans this weekend with how bad the Titans have been.
The Titans only been bad last week. The 2 weeks prior, they were on fire.
I think them games were a little bit masked, mate.
They almost beat the Panthers if it wasn't for the Panthers' best ever player, the goddamn fucking trainer.
Yeah, Panthers were shit in that game, though.
I wouldn't necessarily agree with that. I think it was a lot of the Titans actually being excellent.
24-0 down.
And I'm not sure. Did you watch the game? The Titans were almost flawless in the second half.
Panthers came out and they expected us to just continue rolling straight over Titans. Titans showed a tiny little bit of steel, and Panthers were like, "Oh, hang on." And then
you need to rewatch the game, man. You're not giving the Titans any credit.
I'm not giving them any credit because Panthers came out asleep, mate. It's like that was Panthers' game to lose.
But you need to stop drinking or watching games because you're misremembering it all.
No, I've got my biases and I'll stick to them. Okay. Anyone?
If Warriors lose the game, it becomes very open for the top 4 spots. It's gonna be very exciting. Anyway, to this game of Titans v Warriors, where Titans win this comfortably. What are your thoughts?
As far as fantasy goes, I just want Aaron Clark to get through the game unhurt, like uninjured, and just keep doing what he's doing. I just
want to see Firmwell play a game of second row.
Be nice. It would be nice. Brought him as a second rower. Used to play there. Tino's back, really good. There's a big buy this week with.
I think he'd be the top buy personally.
Yeah, Tino's a big buy this week, especially with Jolliffe gone for the rest of the year now. Interesting, Mo named. I thought there was a big question mark about him. I thought he was a bit injured, but yeah, he seems to be back. So
it is a Des Hasler team list, though. I'm not sure how much faith you can take with it.
Yeah, there was somebody else that if he was starting, I was interested in. That was Cleese Haas, but he's been named on the bench because he's been while Tino was away, he's been absolutely killing it.
Yeah, he's been really good.
But
Yeah.
back on the bench now, so probably not an option.
You imagine that the team's going to get some really good minutes, especially with Jolliffe going down for the season now.
Yeah. I mean, they got nothing to win. Nothing, like, wooden spoons it. Right?
I think, it's hard to not see them getting the spoon now after the Sharks putting a 50 on them.
Yeah.
I think that's done too much damage to them.
Yeah, I think Warriors win this by 30, mate. Sorry.
I think Titans win this by 50.
Yeah, right. I think you need to go and have another fucking toke on that ice pipe, mate. Eels Roosters. Hoping for a great game here, mate.
Did we even talk about the Warriors?
Yeah. We said that we just need fucking Aaron Clark to make it through the game, mate.
Yeah, actually, that is all there is to talk about the Warriors.
Yeah. What else is there, man? Like,
you don't want to talk about Rocco Berry for a minute?
No, I think we're good, man. No, I think we're good. We'll just move on to the next game. We waste enough internet on this show, mate. We don't need to waste any more. Eels and Roosters. I'm hoping for a good game. Sam Walker has been spoken about a lot as a good buy this week. What's your feel?
I was actually looking at him this week. I really like him.
I know you're a Sam Walker enjoyer.
I'm more than just a Sam Walker enjoyer. I have a shrine with a lock of his hair in my room. Okay, I'm a big fan. He has 5 restraining orders against me. So
I was actually hoping that he would just meh it for the rest of the year, and I could start him next year cheap. But it's not going to work out, man. He's doing his thing. Yeah, he's doing his thing. He's goal kicking, like he's doing well. So yeah, that 50
really
average is going to close.
The Walker Savala combo is really coming to. Man, their team is actually pretty fucking nutty. Like their back 7 is actually a really top echelon 7.
Yep. Now, are you going to play Uro Noah?
No, I don't know Noah. I saw him way back in like round 7, and I haven't had him since.
He's literally been one of my 3 players I had from round 1 the whole way through the year. But I think Noah needs to be either looped or played this week. I know he's had a couple of down weeks in scoring, but I can't see them going to Junior Tupou.
Yeah, I'd play him. What he's running at Lomax, who's been pretty piss poor in defence this year.
Yep. Penasini's been a bit off, to be perfectly honest.
The whole Eels team's been dog shit this year. Let's not mince our words.
Yeah.
I'd be playing Noah. I think he's going to get a meaty. I think he's going to put up a good score, 50 easily.
Yeah, I watched the Eels game last week with a Eels fan.
Why would you put yourself through that?
Well, I was there for moral support, right? So I had the tissues and Vaseline and everything ready for him. And he did nothing but shit talk Dylan Brown the entire fucking game, dude. It was a sight to behold. $1 million player. Oh, $1 million player. Like, he was just so salty the entire game. And I just wonder if it's like all Eels players. Every time they see Dylan Brown touch, oh, that's not $1 million play. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm not an Eels fan. I still say that. Do you remember that game at the beginning of the season where he threw the ball straight out from like 20 meters inside? He's atrocious. What the Knights are going to do with him next year is going to be a fucking $1 million question. Yeah, I've just noticed this. Brown's playing at fucking centre. Was that the case last week?
Yeah, he played centre last week, yeah.
What the fuck is going on, man?
I mean, at least he's on the field, right?
Is that a positive? I don't know.
I mean, he's getting paid $1 million a year next year, mate. He needs to be somewhere, right? The player we may get cheap next year if he just keeps doing what he's doing is Mitch Moses. So
he's just not a buy. He's not a buy without goal kicking.
Yeah, I know. And let's hopefully Lomax falls over and has something
You're going to hit him with a car
like run him over or something coming into round 1 next year so we can...
I've got a feeling a lot of Eels fans would thank you for that one, to be honest, with how he's been recently.
That was the other thing they were whinging about, mate. why the fuck is this cunt goal kicking? And then he like nails one and like, oh yeah, that's the Lomax we signed. And then 30 seconds later, oh, this cunt shit. It's like, oh mate,
Oh,
fucking Eels fans, poor things.
oh, man, I couldn't, I couldn't do it. I feel for them.
All right, Roosters
This time
comfortably
is
win
so
this,
funny.
you reckon?
Having just talked a bunch of shit about Eels, I actually wouldn't be surprised if Eels upset the Roosters here.
Roosters need to win, man. I think
Look, mate,
they showed
I
last
must
week
say,
they're
Roosters have
hungry.
a good tendency to always end on a high note. Like they will, at the end of the year, they'll have a crappy middle time of the year, and then they'll go on a run right at the end, straight before finals.
Yeah.
So saying that now, actually, I've changed my tip. I reckon the Roosters get this.
Yeah, I think the Roosters get this, man. Coming home wet, pretty wet sail. Really enjoyed my buying of Angus Crichton a few weeks back. He's really picked it up, man. He's doing Angus Crichton things again, so happy with
Not
that boy.
too long ago, but he hasn't been that exceptional, has he? He's put a couple.
He's got like 140. The rest have been over 50, so 55.
Yeah, actually, no, all standard.
Yeah.
Can't complain.
Yeah, just Angus Crichton things. I wouldn't, if you were looking at Angus Crichton or Eli Katoa, you're same type of player for me. They're going to get you a mid-50s. So
I go Angus over Eli Katoa personally.
he's a bit cheaper, but not, 13. I think the average value of top 1K now is 13.7 million. So everything's come down a little bit. We were well and truly over 14 million for a while there. So
all the big players are losing money at once.
Yep.
Game's rigged for sure.
Right. Our other wooden spoon contenders, who looked atrocious against the Cowboys last week. Absolutely atrocious.
16th now. Fucking hell.
Yeah. If by chance your tits do get a win, I fear for the Knights because they're getting battered in this game surely by the Broncos.
Mate, that game against the Cowboys last week, the Cowboys played terribly. They had the most errors in like any team has had in the last 3 years in a single game, and they won by 34 points.
Mate, it's just
The Knights aren't even clocked on.
Just how good Drinkwater is, mate.
That's it. So, weren't you just talking shit about him literally 2 weeks ago?
Nah, I'm just trying a bit too hard here and there, mate. Look, Reece Walsh probably come out and score really well in this game.
Yeah, you imagine so.
If you need a fullback, he's a pretty good option for you, I think. He goal kicking?
I actually didn't catch.
Yes, he did goal kick. So that's huge for Reece Walsh. Like, I think he's a red hot buy.
I would be inclined to agree.
Priced at 46. Goal kicking now. So
who are the Broncos' next few games? Do they have a pretty easy run?
I believe they do actually. Yeah, Newcastle, Cowboys, and then they finish on Melbourne Storm, who should rest players, right? So
I don't know if Storm will rest because if they lose a game,
if they can't
get a home final.
Yeah, but if they, do they?
Yeah, because the Dogs are on their heels.
Yeah, but we expect the Dogs to lose this week.
And then you expect the
like
Dogs
we
to
expect
lose to the Sharks.
We expect the Storm to beat them, which gives them a 4-point gap. Well, I think Storm rest players.
I think Storm do rest players.
Yeah. So, which is what they normally do, right?
Maybe you're right there. Maybe fucking Broncos could be the team in the top 4. I don't like that.
We'll see. Billy Walters at 6 doesn't inspire me, but hey, it working.
He played really well.
Yeah, he competes.
Last week.
He competes, so he'll get the odd game where he does well. All right, is there anyone to buy in this game? Apart from Reece,
fucking no one from the Knights. I can tell you that.
I've seen some people looking at KPP still.
I still own him. He's doing KPP things. He's getting me there, but man, I don't know if I'd be buying him.
He's expensive. You probably wouldn't buy him over the other two guys, right?
Plus, just imagine that
Katoa and
he's just not going to get any attacking ball because the Knights aren't going to be attacking. I wouldn't be jumping to buy any Knights players. I think you'd just get Aitken. I'd get Ali Katoa over.
They do get a buy round 26 though, playing the Sharks. So, yeah, probably not a buy on anyone there. Right. No cash downs, probably not.
Oh, if you're cashing down, you'd get that guy I was talking about from the Dragons.
Yeah.
Halalugu,
Whatever. I don't know, man.
like.
Jacob is his name.
And and Wishart. I still think Wishart is a great cash out at 400k.
Bit more expensive, but yeah, bad at all. Broncos by 35-40 in this game.
I will be rooting for Knights solely because I want the Broncos to not be having in the top 4.
Then we've got a bottom of the abortion barrel game. The Tigers and the Cowboys. You know, this year we don't have the great Kyle Felt to milk us a penalty in the last minute of the game to win. So I'm not too sure how we're going to win this game.
I presume you just forfeit. Don't bother wasting anyone's time.
Maybe
anyone's going to watch the game anyway.
I mean, I'll be there, mate. I'll be watching.
You'll be in Leichhardt, will you?
No, I'm not going to Leichhardt. Fuck New South Wales.
What a bad fan you are. Go travel for your team.
Fuck that. Yeah, I don't know. Would you still be buying Adam Dewey if you need a centre?
Yes. If you need a centre, yes, I'd be buying Adam Dewey. Actually, now that you mention it, I think I might buy Adam Dewey.
Oh, just a suggestion for you, mate.
I was like, I need a centre. I need to get a forward. Might as well get Adam Dewey.
Do you have 720k?
What are Tigers runs like? That is actually, I do actually. If it's forward 600k and I have 200k in the bank.
So you've got Canberra and Gold Coast after the Cowboys.
Fuck, that's 2 top 40.
Where to? Oh, fuck off, dickhead! I was like, what is going on here? Oh, you fucking fool me. If you need it, that's who I recommend for you, mate. Get AD in your team.
AD is good at 7, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's done really well at 7 this year. He got
I'm still playing from when we bought him earlier this year, which is that was the beginning of my decline. It was when someone told me to buy AD because he's going to play 7, and then he instantly got dropped for Latu.
Yeah, he came out and he got a 38, and then we didn't see him again.
He's actually not that good at halfback.
I don't know, man. He's kicking the ball lots. He's getting the attacking stats. He's got goal
kicking. The other
kicking.
thing I know is he's now re-signed. He's now no longer off contract.
Oh,
so yeah, that's the thing. The concern I have.
Oh, back to 27s then.
back to not knowing how to play footy. I don't know why I'm saying that. I actually love AD. I think he's a cracking player.
Who was it that I was reading about the other day that only like signing 1-year contracts because they're always playing for their career? Might have been your boy McInnes.
McInnes is on a 1-year contract every year as recent because he doesn't want to sign a long deal. The Sharks don't want to sign for too long.
Yeah.
Which I think is a mistake, but it is what it is.
Keeps him hungry, I suppose.
Yeah, and it means we can spend a lot more money on players like BHU who deserve to be on 850k.
Yeah, 800k a year is real good, man, for him. He's a great buy. There's no buys in this game. Drinkwater, if you need a budget, wing fullback, but
surely you can get Walsh. Is Walsh that? Oh no, Walsh made a big score, so he'll be expensive now.
I mean, Drinkwater's got his break even under control, so he'll. Not that it matters at round 24 or whatever it is we're in, and Drinkwater's got a buy, so probably not.
It's just AD who's probably.
I know what he's. It's only $7,000, man. So you get Walsh.
Yeah, you get Walsh. Would you captain Team A?
No.
No, I think you're on the Cleary or Haas train.
I'm on the Haas train right now.
Copy.
I think Team A's captain runs are done. Yeah.
He's played so many minutes this year.
And I think the Tigers are done as well.
Hey, they're fighting for that top 8 spot. Let them believe. They're less than a 1% chance of making it, but let them believe.
They're losing by 60 this week, mate. They're not making no top 8.
Mate, have you seen your team play in the last few weeks?
We just destroyed the Knights, mate. It's all good. We're going to go down there and pump the tickets. Yeah. They're going to wish they had spots.
So you want to repeat that word?
I'm gonna wish they had spots, mate. Big cheaters.
I think that's it then. I think
Well,
you're
yeah, it is.
delusional, but that's the game for the week.
Stafford back, mate. They're definitely gonna win.
Wait, didn't they bring back their only player that's played finals?
No, isn't BMM the only player in the league that's played finals for the Tigers?
Oh, is it?
I think that was the
Is
stat.
that
Hang
true?
on, let me try to find it, man, because I think that was the stat that big Masilla.
No, was no way. But
I've
Ben
seen it.
Murdoch Masilla is the only player that's playing in the league that's played
Let
finals
me find
for
it, man.
the
Someone
Tigers.
posted it. Pretty sure it was Scoopy.
And people question the legacy of BMM. They laugh when his name is said. This man is better than a whole club.
Let me see, mate. Can't find it now. Fuck. Now we're just wasting the internet while we fucking look for this.
Hey, I'm sure everyone's sitting at the edge of their seats
Waiting.
for the
Yeah.
word
All
for
three
BMM.
all three people. How you doing? How you doing,
Yeah, here we
Scoop?
go. Scoop. BMM is back. He's the only NRL
Yeah, there
player
you
that's
go.
played the Tigers
There
finals
you go.
game.
Scoop. I knew it was Scoop. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. So, guys, I think the best way to summarize this podcast today is really go buy BMM. Have faith. What do you have to lose?
Yeah.
He's playing 13. Let's see. What is BMM's average at 13? I've got good high hopes.
0.
Nah, mate, surely it's 24.5.
Oh,
That doesn't scream value.
he's got 6 points of value, mate. Get him in.
Lock him in. Might even give him a bit of VC juice just to get him over the line.
All right, mate.
Are
So
we done?
yeah, what is your trade this week? Because I know you've got one. You gonna get
I
AD
think I'm
in?
going to hold this week.
I'm gonna
It,
hold.
it, it depends on what Cook scores tomorrow. If
Yep.
Cook scores well, I won't trade because I'll just play Cook and Wishart.
Yep.
If Cook scores poorly and Yo's not playing, I'll trade.
Yeah. If Yo's playing, I'm gonna loop him with Humphreys. If not, then I'm probably gonna loop Humphreys and Nawa. So yeah, there we
Take
go.
a strat.
All right. Thank you for listening. It's been a long year. We're at round 25. We got 3 to go. Enjoy the rugby league while it's here, because before we know it, it's going to be September and we'll be watching finals and we'll be all missing it in October. So, all right. Thanks for listening.
Just some final
Okay.
words to really think on. I just want to say that Jay-Z is washed. Thanks, guys.
Peace.